Hi, I'm Elaine, and for a fresh approach to caregiving, let's talk Alzheimer's. Today's topic, the public and dementia. What is normal? It's a daunting task to change the public's attitude, but it can be done. In 1990, it took an act of Congress to pass the Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA.
Every man, woman, and child with a disability can now pass through once closed doors into a bright new era of equality, independence, and freedom.
Then, another 30 years before the public recognized automatic doors and ramps as a normal way to enter a building. Today, besides a disabled person in a wheelchair, who thinks ramps and automatic doors are a good idea? The delivery man carrying multiple packages, travelers with rolling luggage, young moms with strollers. Now, everyone thinks ramps and automatic doors are normal and necessary. What does this have to do with Alzheimer's and caregiving? The public fears Alzheimer's. It's ignored by the general public, even when obvious. This is due to misinformation and lack of knowledge. Giant steps aren't required to get the public on board. A place to start? Be aware of others. Does a family member, friend, or neighbor show signs of dementia or Alzheimer's? When this happens, what is the normal reaction from people? I am so sorry to hear that. What are you going to do? Does this convey understanding or a positive attitude? A simple offer of help? Know the 24/7 helpline number of the Alzheimer's Association, 800-272-3900. Send it to their phone. Recommend they call their local area agency on aging. Be aware of local churches or organizations that offer support groups or a respite program. With simple, accurate information, it's possible to normalize fear and be positive. In her book, What Can a Body Do?, Sara Hendren tells us to look beyond the prescribed normal. The idea is to make the unusual normal. With knowledge and education, we move past the limits of what we believe we can do by thinking differently. Sara tells us to look closer without limits. How is that done? Simply pay attention, then act. We're all familiar with curb cutouts. Sara knew they were there, but not until she had to negotiate the streets of New York City with 2 toddlers and a stroller did she understand their importance. Due to public involvement, the city of New York thought about it, then revised itself by going beyond normal limits to help people. Who uses curb cutouts now? They're everywhere. Even suburban neighborhoods have curb cutouts. What about feeling sound? Sara's trip to Gallaudet University was an education. She experienced vibrating wood furniture that helps the deaf hear. Chris Downie is an architect, a blind architect. He lost his sight after brain surgery, yet he continues to design buildings with the blind in mind.
I actually started to realize I had a lot to be grateful for. It's like a whole new world of sensory information opens up to you.
After modifying the way he worked, Chris committed himself to change public spaces without intruding on non-disabled people. In a train station, changing the floor texture at particular turns or caution areas helps those who use a white cane, without intruding on non-disabled people. What does this have to do with an Alzheimer's patient? Let's ask ourselves, are we able to recognize a normal situation that may be difficult for others? Why paint the wall behind a white toilet in a contrasting color? It helps an Alzheimer's patient or anyone to see it better, especially at night. Falls in the bathroom are common. Bathroom handrails don't have to look industrial. They can be designed with style and function. They're also beneficial for bathing kids and pets. Large showers with sloping floors and no stepovers are great for couples that shower together and ideal to bathe someone who needs help. These features can be built into homes without harming its resale value. And why is this helpful? A bathroom with handrails and contrasting wall colors allows a patient greater independence for a longer period of time, and the caregiver appreciates the open shower. When we understand one another, we don't fear one another. It shouldn't take an act of Congress to teach us that. Alzheimer's is a slow-moving disease. Changing an attitude, habit, or city sidewalks is also a slow process. Each day is an opportunity to learn. One small change is better than no change. Try this. Begin the day thinking differently. Say hello and smile at the stranger in the 10 items or less grocery checkout line instead of judging the contents of their full basket. How to stay positive? See if chocolate bars are on a 2-for-1 sale that day. The idea? Find joy in little things. Say good morning as you pass a stranger or enter an elevator. Keep that up, and a new positive habit emerges. It's easier to deal with difficult situations if we feel good. Once that's accomplished, others will notice. It's a personal commitment to be open to change and to view caregiving in a new light. It gives birth to empathy and a new attitude toward thinking. Consider the words of Henry David Thoreau from Walden. Things do not change, we change. He also writes, all the change is in me. Think about the opportunity for change, then embrace it. For more YouTube videos, visit Let's Talk Alzheimer's with Elaine Scholly. To join us, subscribe to Let's Talk Alzheimer's, click the like button, add comments, and we look forward to hearing from you.